All right. So something a little new, something I haven't done for a long while. As we get everything set up here, is I'm going to run series 1 through 12 and try to just use one setup for everything. I think it's going to be one of the craziest things I've done in a while. But we'll just see how it's going to end up here. So, I didn't get done watching all my videos for my last crate or two. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. And look, we got 2 days, 8 hours until the season score finalizes. Oh, cannot wait. All right. What are we going to do here? Woo! Okay. Thinking series. We'll stick with series. Should we stick with series 11? Or should we go? This is a little bit more balanced with a whole lot of speed. This is kind of maybe series 11 would work. Who knows? But we're going to have fun figuring this all out. All right. Let me get this over here and that over there. All right. Wow, I don't even know what to do. Well, let's see. Are we still in the running maybe for finals tomorrow? We got 66, 67 done, and there's 100. Yeah, I think we're probably pretty close to making it. Don't want to count on anything yet. All right. Wow, this may take a little bit to get down here to series 1. The beginning. What are we going to do? How are we going to end up? This is crazy, but I'm having fun. I mean, this is the last week and we can do this, right? And hungry. I don't even know this try. I don't know the setups or anything. This is awesome. Let's see. We'll have my banner, and let me get this set up here. 4 laps. Let's try this, and no boosts. I will have my banner and new logo. My plan is to have it done tomorrow, and I'll put it out that first day. I got a little bit of tweaking left to do on it, and then should be good to go, at least for the first draft of it, and we'll go from there. And then whenever I get access to the new season, then I'm taking a day off work and we're going to do a marathon day. So for about 8 hours, give or take, I'll take some lunch breaks and that kind of thing in between. But we're just going to play for like 8 hours, is my hope. Maybe 4, but I'm shooting for 8. All right, so we're just flying along here. Series 1, only 4 laps. It's crazy. No, I don't want to change anything. I'm going for it. All right. And we still got people going on pit stops there. And Verstappen is out of tires. All righty. There we go. What am I going to do with a P1 crate? I mean, Series 1 crate. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, it's a gold crate at that. Woohoo. Yes, folks, I did sleep most of the day, but I did end up watching the Formula One sprint qualifying and then the women's F1 Academy. Watched that one. Slept in between. Watched a little bit of Azaz videos. Video. I haven't gotten to some of the other ones yet. All right, so that's Series 1. Let's go to Series 2. We're not changing anything. We didn't use boosts for that. We're not going to use boost for this one. So this is all about tire management here. Wonder what the seasons are going to, or the series are going to look like. Anybody know? Let me know in the comments. And I did fix that little glitch I was having earlier. Obviously, as you can see, you can do comments now. Wow, that was team score 283. Choked me up there. I've not seen that since the beginning of the season. I feel bad. I'm just okay. What is this? 5. So let's do. Yeah, we'll do that. And we're not going to use boost, not against score 283 or whatever it was. If you get a perfect start, let's just cut off the boost right now. Or, yeah, power unit. We're just going to cruise along here. And remember, I think every one of my comments, they're max. So none of these crates are going to help anything. It might help on that trade in, but I got plenty of side out. It's going to make a difference at all. So if it's not really a rare or definitely not the other one, then yeah, it's not going to do anything for me. All right, let's go ahead and do a pit stop here. As you can see, I'm not boosting or anything. I'm not pushing. There's no need. Well, the rival looks like he's moved up a few places. This kind of fun, just kicking back and not doing much of anything. All right, Leclerc comes in with 0 tires. Rivals falling back a little bit. As you can see, I'm still not pushing or anything, hoping that they get further up in the pack. They're having to pit on the last lap. That's too bad. We're done. All right, 283. So bad. All right. Series 2 crate. All right. Off to Series 3. Now it's going to be a speed setup here. Or 60 team score. All right. And it's going to be a wet 100% wet race. We're just going to push off the start about the time we get that first turn. There we go. There we go. Rivals 13th and 15th, I think. An 8-lap race. This is training for next season here in the next few days. I'll just be sitting down here in the lower series trying to get coins, upgrades. Not losing my mind, stressing out. There's something I do need to do. Nope, not that. There we go. right. What's it looking like here? We'll be having a pit here in a minute. Well, that was like almost right on cue. All right, so they'll get out ahead of us while we're pitting. Of course, we're like a lap ahead of them almost, so. But I'm not pushing or anything. Just letting them do their thing. Hopefully, they'll get a little closer up. Hoping that's their bot. And we're starting lap 6. Yeah, I figure this is one way to revisit all the series before they go away. See what the different crates look like, at least 4 of them. The first 4 series. And we're coming on to a final lap. Man, I wish Series 12 was like this for the last 3 months. Let's see. All right. And that takes care of Series 3. On to Series 4. Overdrive. not 5:51. Same thing. Not going to use a boost. Not going to push. And it's going to be wet race for about a third of the race. I was getting ready to push. Oh my God, no. We're good. Lap 2. And we're coming up on lap 4, the halfway point. And we're both going to need some tires. After this, I'll probably switch over to NASCAR Manager. We'll run some duels over there. That'll be significantly more difficult because I don't have any setups that are worth anything over there, really. All right, and we are coming up on the final lap. And that takes care of that one. And now we're going to go to Series 5. Let's see how my setup does on a cornering. Oh, now we got a little higher rival team score there. Could be interesting. There we go. You know what? We're still not going to use boosts. We will push though. And off we go. They could definitely give us some competition here. You know, their Piastres staying with us pretty good. Go ahead and push. Oh, this is some fun here. Lap 3. I don't know why I pushed down the straight. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and pit. We'll push Max. We'll serve on Leclerc. Rival went by, but he's going to have to pit, so not sweating it. There we go. Around back marker. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're going to have to push a little bit here. Rivals getting froggy. Almost got stuck in traffic. See if we can get caught up to him. He may go ahead and beat us. It's all right. Yep. That's all right. Hey, how's it going, Andrew? We're just being silly over here. We're racing like every series. With the same setup. I'm using series 11 and just going up through the series. I thought I'd do a revisit. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing series 6 next. Obviously, you and I have not raced down in this neck of the woods in a long while. It's hilarious. I'm just like, wow, don't even know what to do. Oh, don't let it be Las Vegas. Ah. That last race, they were pretty close team scores. Not this one, thank goodness. Let's see, 6 and 6. Not using any boosts. Oh yeah, I'm so ready. I cannot wait. 2 days and 8 hours. That's when the Caesar Sport stuff ends. Like, so was it Tuesday? Did did you do the opening round yet? Did I miss it? My notifications were all messed up. Yeah, for sure. My whole YouTube was my computer updated and it messed up all my settings. So this morning was a nightmare. I still have a slim chance of getting into final round tomorrow on F1 Clash. I'm not so sure about NASCAR Manager. It's looking pretty rough. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was watching real F1 and that F1 Academy. I watched a little bit of Azov. I slept most of the day. I'm just work is killing me. I had to work this morning. I probably got to work tomorrow. About an hour. No days off this week. But as soon as I can get that new season, I'm taking the day off. I done told the boss that. She was just laughing. I forgot how slow Las Vegas was in the lowest series. Oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, I didn't use Legends. It was just those, was it Verstappen and Leclerc? Oh, cool. Yeah, this is about the most relaxing we can get waiting this race in ridiculous series. Yeah, if they didn't have those uh, legendary drivers that had those 5 extra points, I would have done really good. But so I got like, well, I'll show you the scores here as soon as we get done. 47s, 46s. But the duels are crazy today. I think everybody's coming out. I couldn't hardly win anything. All right, final lap. Visit, was it series 8 or 9 that was the roughest this season? Can't remember. Series 9? Oh, are you going to finish? Wow. Taking a little bit to get done here. All right. Series 7. I'll probably race 3 more races, and I'm gonna go check, see how I'm doing on NASCAR Flip over there. May do a duel down over there. It's pretty brutal. I'll go up to Series 10. All right, let's see. Let's do that. We're still not going to use a boost. I forgot I wasn't boosting. Oops. Habits. So yeah, 3 more races. Series 8, 9, 10. Now flip over NASCAR. See how we're doing. And I see the next. It's either Series 8 or 9 that we all hated, and I can't remember which one it was. Series 9, I think it was. They're moving on through the pack there. The rival. Waiting for him. At least this rival's pitting on the same lap. I haven't lapped them yet. And look, first coming in hot with no tires. P23, when they broke down or something? Probably. SpaceX has their new, or they SpaceX is at Boca Chica, Texas, and right there on the beach, they just voted in saying it's going to be Starbase now for the SpaceX thing. Interesting. All right, last lap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Elon, he's tearing it up around here. This even in my little small town, they've closed down a lot of the federal agencies around here. But I live in a small town, so go figure. I wouldn't be surprised if like SpaceX ended up like back in the '80s up in West Virginia. They got rid of the steel mill up there, and the employees bought it, so it was an employee-owned steel mill. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that with SpaceX. It could be, but it could be the new NASA. I grew up around NASA over by Houston. A lot of friends. I went to school with astronauts kids, the Apollo space program, that portion of it. All us kids went to school together, but it's kind of antiquated now. I think NASA is. And I have some real good friends in high school that one actually passed away working at NASA while he was at NASA, kind of thing. So it was wild. But let's see the series. It just has a different feel. SpaceX does. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, 908. Yeah, it's interesting with everything that's been shut down and reorganized. You don't hear anything about NASA, so that makes me kind of wonder what's really going on over there. Let's do this and that, and still not going to use boost. If I lose, I lose. Um, but yeah, there. That last couple of test flights they did, it didn't go well for them with all that debris hitting off in the ocean and around those two airports down over in Florida. Got a lot of pushback. Yeah, Elon's, yeah, the, I was just getting ready to say it's like he's almost spread himself too thin, I think, between those electric cars and the space program, and then the temporary government deal he's doing. See, it ends for him with the government deal, I think, into May. So then he'll be back doing those other two things. Yep. And it's too diverse, you know. To diversify is one thing, but one's not supporting the other. And it's just causing issues. Let's go for, you know, if Elon was doing like the Tesla thing and tires or fuel, something like that, I could see. But rockets and Tesla don't match up to me. But apparently it's worked for him. I mean, he's a gazillionaire, so. But yeah, I think y'all just kind of slow down a little bit on this government stuff. Not that they're doing a bad thing. It's just they need to see how the results of what they're doing. Give it some time. Let some things balance out, and then they go on to the next step. I think I'm going to jump early over to NASCAR here as soon as. Oh, I need to go over here. No, not that. And then I can come back. Just kind of curious to see if I'm still in the running for final round for there. And finishing up. Come on, Albon rival. Get on around. Waiting on you. Hey, he picked up a spot. And I thought he was going to pick up another spot. Nope. Yep. Got him at the end. Good job, rival. Wow, he's moved up a few spots. Hey, we can finish the race same time. Things to do. All righty. Let's see if we can get this NASCAR game up and going here. Get that one out. Don't want that. Still don't want that. There we go. All right, where are we at? Do we have him have a chance? Oof, 5 hours left. Oh, this is not looking good for the home team. 63 have gotten done. Ah. Yeah, I'm not counting on that. If it was like an hour, maybe I'd be like, okay, but there's still too much time. All right. Did I max out everybody? Yeah. Or upgrade them, I mean. Yep. I got some elites that can go on the component side, but kind of holding off on those. Let's see. Series 8. Yeah, this is my Series 8. Mick Jags. I wonder if that's Mick Jagger or Jags Racing. Who knows? Alabama. I just moved from there 2.5 years ago. I was taking care of my mother. She lived over there. All right. Let's use some of these. This isn't a very good boost, but it kind of helps with tire management. I got so many of them, and I don't race duels very much um, for NASCAR, so I don't have the number of boosts I used to. I use them all on the weekend events. All right, Phillips, go. Wow, I'm about going backwards. Man. Oh, they're using that energy boost. And he's just getting beaten and banged on. I'm going to have to get his damage fixed. If it hits below 50, it goes away quick. All right. So the rival Phillips will be pitting this next go around. We can go ahead and get. Well, he's falling back. That's a bummer. All right. So Black will pass. Phillips will pass. Okay. About time we need to pit again. At least they didn't get beat banged on so bad. And they're going to pit last lap, which is silly. No, they won't. Phillips might be able to make it. I may just get beat down hard on this one. I don't. Okay, Phillips is coming around. Let's go fast. So that Phillips is probably what, Series 10 or Elite. And there's just no way I can compete with him. This fuel mileage is crazy. Yeah, Series 10. Well, I'm Series 10 now. I forgot. Does he have, no? His arrow's higher. That's about it. And I don't have pit pass on this one, so it's one crate at a time. So this one here. Get this one out of the way. There we go. I got to get a new computer. I'm tired of seeing that you've run out of space thing. This guy again? Wow. So he's probably going to use energy because if I had a bunch of energy boost, I'd use that as well. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to do this. He has more arrow. That's tire, defending, fuel. Outlaw. Those are about the same except for tires. Let's do that. Let's just have some fun. And we're actually going to have to push. I thought his Phillips would be using that energy boost. I guess not. He just cannot take any damage at all. He gets tapped and it's like, bang. Short pit. And pretty much they're gonna push this whole stint here. And we'll have one more pit stop. It's like Phillips, this is blocking the rivals. I can live with that. And that will do it for the pit stops for this one. I'll give an opportunity for Black to catch up. We'll go back and do series 9 and 10 here. This will take me to tomorrow if I end up making final round. I just don't think I am. Not for NASCAR. Too close. All right. Back to the fun game. Okay. And we were doing series 9. All right, we'll have series 9 and 10, and then that will be it for the evening. Go rest up for all my graphic design stuff tomorrow. All right, let's see. We have to go 3, 4. I didn't even see what the team score was on the rival. Well, it must have been pretty close. Bravo Verstappen's kicking my tail. Maybe we can catch up to him now. Maybe. Maybe not. Gotta change something up here or we're gonna lose. Ooh, lag. Lag. Oof. Oof. This is where we can do it. Maybe. Maybe. We'll run out of tires here. See if I can catch up. Come on, Verstappen, go. And we need you the most. I am out of tires. We will probably lose this one right about now. Yep. Oh well. Well, that's the first one I think we've lost. Not bad. All right. Last race. Series 10. All right, last race. We'll see how this goes. Not username boost. 8 laps. And we're going to have some competition on this one as well. I didn't set my I don't have the setup right for Series 10. I'm just using Series 11 setup. And I'm just doing this for fun. So I would not be surprised, shocked, blown away if we got beat. Oh, the one thing I wanted to remind everybody is make sure you screenshot all your boost numbers and everything like that, just in case there's a glitch when we go to the new season. Anything that's going to carry over, I highly recommend screenshotting those items. You can never tell. Something goofy could happen with the update. All right, we're finishing this up here. Coming in to lap 7. Still hanging in there. Should have just enough for Leclerc to get around before he runs completely out of tires. All right, we're pushing. We don't have a lot of power unit, but we're going to push just to push. All right, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hopefully, we'll be in final round for the last GP of the 24th season. Thank goodness. I'm so ready for season 25. What was it looking like for 17th? '67 have gone, '68 have gone. Oh, it's going to be close, y'all. All righty. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Either way, I'll have something on. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.